This week we are learning about trade and business globalization through the 7 components. Reading, writing, listening, speaking, vocabulary, grammar, review.
Hi, welcome to week 2. It's Garry Mills here again with you, and I've been reading through your great emails, bunch of great stuff there. And there's one here about global companies working in local markets. So what we're talking about is these large multinational global companies, how they produce and market products in different local markets, like different countries. And what we'll use is McDonald's as an example. And this example really explains how McDonald's have collaborated with local markets, how they communicate their products effectively within that market, and also how they show empathy for the market because they're actually producing products that people expect and need within that market, so they're understanding their market. So let's talk about Japan first. There's actually the teriyaki egg burger. It's a beef patty topped with a thick slice of egg. Yum. The teriyaki McBurger, which is a beef patty smothered in teriyaki sauce. So they're teriyaki. When we hear teriyaki, we think Japan, Japanese food. So there's an example where McDonald's has been very specific to the local market. What about in Australia? We had the classic Angus burgers. So the Angus cattle are a very popular breed of cattle in Australia. And this is a Angus beef, classic cheese, tomato, onions and pickles with mustard and mayo. So very Australian, very particular for the Australian market. So there's an example of where a global company like McDonald's, they produce fast food, but they actually identify what an actual local market is expecting and needing, and marketing and making that product to meet those needs.
I'm James and this is...
James as well.
Oh, as well? Nice to meet you, man. Hello, I'm James and this is... Lewis and...
Rosa. Miller. Sophia. Ria.
We just want to know if you've ever travelled to other countries before.
I have.
Yeah?
Yes.
Which ones? Your most memorable one?
My most memorable one would probably have to be Fiji.
Did you have Macca's there?
No.
Did you have Macca's in any place you've travelled?
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Was there any item specific to their menu that we don't have in Australia?
I'm not 100% sure of that, but they did offer delivery when we didn't offer delivery in Australia. So that was different.
Sick. So you didn't have any like Indonesian like special Macca's item? Nah. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Have you guys ever travelled to other countries before?
Yes.
What's your favourite one?
Japan.
Japan?
Yeah.
Did you have any McDonald's menu item specifics that you ordered? And you thought it was like, oh, it was amazing, they should offer it here?
I think they had like a Szechuan sauce kind of thing.
Oh yeah?
I can't remember. Yeah, it was kind of different.
So it was like a Szechuan sauce burger?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, cool. What about you?
Yeah, I've been to other countries. And then what was the next question?
So like like a unique Macca's item that you were like, wow, this is crazy. Like, why did they offer this? Like, something like that.
Something crazy that I wouldn't think. It's not a bad way, but it's a different way. So like at their KFC, they didn't have gravy, but they had like garlic.
Oh, okay.
Lebanon.
Oh, that's.
So they'd have garlic dip or something like that.
And that was crazy to you?
It was crazy, but it doesn't mean that I would prefer garlic dip over gravy.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually,
sure.
in Japan they had the wasabi. I remember they
wasabi
they
burger.
No, they just put it on the side, like extra wasabi sauce. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I went to Copenhagen and I went to McDonald's there as my first meal because it was super late at night, and they had like wholemeal and like healthy options.
Oh really?
I've never seen before. And
so it was like a McWholemeal.
Yeah, it was like a wholemeal burger, and it honestly was like a cardboard rock. It was not very nice.
Oh, it was not
so
good.
I wouldn't recommend to have it here.
Okay, she would not recommend. So my last question is, why do you guys think that Macca's or companies do this? Like they cater to different countries differently.
It's culture, isn't it? It's like whatever the local delicacy is. It's like whatever will be most satisfying to the palate, I guess. It's kind of weird that they don't branch out, especially since Australia is more multicultural.
Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for next week's lesson.